Hello guys, today we'll be learning Pascal's triangle, which is LeetCode problem number 118, which comes under an easy category. This problem is easy, but we need to understand the philosophy. As we mentioned earlier, we will be majorly focusing on our thought process, how to attack a problem. We will understand that from this session. I will share the example or code in the description link, and let's understand what is the Pascal's law. There is a crazy pattern which we can find and brings our Pascal's triangle. So whenever we talk about Pascal's triangle, what we have to return is like the list of the items which obeys the rule of Pascal's triangle. So here we keep, if you can see here, actually we keep a example like how the Pascal triangles looks like. You can see like every element which is on the edge side is one. So 1 1 1, and here 1 1, and in between 1 it's 2, and in between in this row the elements between 1 is 3, and there are 2 times 3, and here between in this row between 2 1 there is 4 6 4. Now the question is how these elements gets generated and how we will return this. We will return a list first of all. The list will be having 1. In the second list there will be having 1 1. The third list there will be a list which will be having elements 1 to 1, and the next one 1 3 3 1 1 4 6 4 1, like this. This is going to be the return type. Now we will understand the philosophy of this problem, like how we will prepare these lists. So first of all, we need to understand what is the pattern which we are getting from this list. First of all, if it is a list number 1, say for example, this is our, I'm changing my color. This is my list number 1, which is having only one value, and that is, I'm saying L1, okay, which is having only one value in this in this list, one element, that is 1. Now the question is, as we know, the next row, if it is row number 2, list number 2. So in the list number 2, the extreme left and extreme right of this list, there will be 2 elements, and these 2 elements will be 1 definitely. That we have already discussed. Now the question is whether there will be any other element in between us. If it is that, then how we are going to calculate? Now the number of element which resides between this one is basically the row, or the first list minus 1, means the first list was list number 1, and here it is 1 minus 1 means 0. So there won't be any element which will resides between these two ones. Now in the next row, as we mentioned, the next row will be 1 1 at the extreme left and extreme right. Now the question is the number of elements which will reside between these two ones would be what? That is your question, right? And from this pattern, we can say it is going to be 2 minus 1. If it is L3, then it is going to be 2 minus 1 means 1. And that means there will be only one element which will reside between 1 and 1. So what is going to the, now the question is, second question, what is going to the value of that number? And that is nothing but, if it is index number 0, now we have to change the color again. If it is the index number 0, if it is index number 1, where we will find an element, I don't know the value of the element, and if it is index number 2, and we are representing this green color as index for your reference, then we have to know that this first index will have value from first minus 1 to first. That means from here to here. So from here, 1 minus 1 means it is 0th index, 1 minus and 1 is 1th index. So that means 0th index value plus 1th index value, that is 1 plus 1, is going to be the 2. That is going to the value. Now in the next row, L4, okay, let me change the color again, L4. So we are calculating L4. The extreme left and right element would be 1 and 1. So from the indices, and what is going to be the number of elements which will reside over here, and that is going to be 3 minus 1, that is 2. Now that means I'm changing my color, index color. So this is going to be 0, and there will be 1, there will be 2, and there will be a 3. So this is my fourth index, right? Fourth element, right? And third index number 3. So in this case, how we are going to calculate the value of first element, means first element which in the first index which resides in the first element. That means 1 minus 1 to 1. That means I have to calculate from 1 plus 2 here, that is going to be 3, because it is 0th element plus first element. Here what is going to be value? 2 minus 1 plus 2. 2 minus 1th element index, that is 2. Here it is 1. That means 2 plus 1 is going to be 3, right? Now if we come again, change the color, and if we come over here in the fifth what you can say list, which will be having what is L4, that means 4 minus 1, that is 3 value. So 3 value will reside in between the extreme 2 values. So if I change my color again, and I'm trying to put over index here, so it is going to be 0th index, it is going to be first index, it is going to be second index, it is going to be third index. I just forgot to bring over here, it is going to be a fourth index. So in between these two extreme ones, there will be 3 values. Now in case of first one, there will be 1, there will be 1. So that means 1 plus 3, that is going to be 4. Okay, here that is 1 and 2, that is 3 plus 3, it is going to be 6. And here it is 2 plus 3, means second index plus third index value, that is 4. So if we just compare it, 1 4 6 4 1, 1 4 6 4 1, then 1 3 3 1, 1 3 3 1, then 1 2 1, 1 2 1, and then 1 1, and then 1 1. So hence we can prepare this triangle very easily, and we can move ahead, and with the same pattern, with the same formula, we can prepare our Pascal's triangle. Thank you so much. Thanks for being us. Take care.